You are now listening to The Adult Conversation with Candy, Sunshine, Just Drew, and Unrestricted D. So put the kiddies to bed, grab your partners for some adult talk and play.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? My name is Just Drew.
I'm Sunshine Aces.
Hi, Candy.
Candy don't sound nice.
And welcome to Adult Conversation Radio Show, where we get together each week on Tuesdays from 5 to 7 on RIP Radio Network, right? And we talk about all kinds of shit. We talk about love. We talk about relationships.
We do.
We talk about mental health issues. We talk about economical things.
Pegging.
We talk about, no, Candy talked about pegging.
But we've talked
That's
about
her shit.
We talk about it, though.
That ain't my shit. Oh, look who's
We
here.
talk about anal,
Yup. Candy.
candy.
Candy talks about pegging, anal,
Foreplay.
thumb in the butt. No, she might not have mentioned thumb in the butt before. Have you mentioned thumb in the butt?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gender roles and dating.
Yeah, gender roles and dating.
Labels.
What's some other shit we talk about?
Swinging. Same sex.
And
dating.
ironically enough, guess what I didn't even mention that we talked about?
Fucking.
Fucking. We talk about fucking.
I mean, you primarily talk about fucking.
I mean, that's,
Me and Candy talk about love and
we have discussions.
Mm-hmm.
It's a discussionary thing,
True.
I think. Is that a word?
Discretionary.
Yeah, discussionary.
I
I
don't
was
know.
going to say discretion, so I don't know.
It's discretionary, I've heard.
I mean, I know discretionary. I've heard that before. You know what I mean? But
It's too loud.
it's too loud?
Thank you, sir.
Is it too loud or too low?
Too loud.
Too loud?
Thank you, sir.
Is it good now? Is it good now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Candy.
Yes, sir.
Now you just getting here. Sunshine.
Hmm.
How was your weekend?
There's not time for that.
It ain't time for that?
No.
Then what is time for?
Oh, you already did an intro? Oh, it sounded different because Candy
just
didn't
did
do
it.
I mean, it sounded different to me. Shit.
Somebody's still in Florida.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it did sound different. My weekend was
Oh, petty ass man.
my weekend was good. Yeah, I was down in Florida hanging with some friends. I was in Atlanta the weekend before, so it was cold, so I decided to go get warm and thaw out, let my girls free. So they was free on the beach, Oliver. I had a good time.
Oh, okay.
Had some good food, good time. Yeah, it was just a short stay. I'm always depressed when I get back here, though. So I wish I could have stayed. Like, the sky's so pretty and the palm trees, and then I collected seashells by the seashore. What I like my new job to be.
Say it fast.
I wish I could get paid for that, collecting seashells.
Say it
I
fast.
got some really nice seashells. And then a friend of mine, well, y'all know, well, you know him. I don't know if Candy remembers him or not. Christian, he went in the water and dug me out some seashells. So I got this one that's like purple and white, and it's got like little spikes on it. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
got
should
some?
have took a picture of it. And then I stick them all in my carry-on and bring them back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, and then I put them by the toilet. So when I, because you know you get it, the toilet water. Yeah, so I put them on the windowsill by the toilet. And then every time I sit down, I think about the new beach.
Nice.
You got something you want to tell us?
Hmm?
You got something you want to tell us?
Now?
Well, you know.
I told you about my weekend.
Well, yeah. You see anybody interesting down there?
I always see interesting people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but why the fuck you in my business, though?
Oh, okay.
Just what I say before the show is not business, the show.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Shit.
All right, I'm going to stay out your business. Candy,
Yes, sir.
how was your weekend?
My weekend was cool.
What you do? What you do?
I don't even remember. We had the kids this weekend. So we just chilled. Went to D's basketball game. We didn't do anything really over the weekend.
Oh.
We just chilled with the kids.
That's what's up.
It was
Never
my
fails.
turn. Listen. I've been searching all that time for it. You know what I mean? And I finally found it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't remember doing anything at all. Just chilled this weekend.
Oh shit.
Like watch TV or what?
I had the kids. When we had the kids, we don't really do nothing.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I never remember what I did on Friday.
Facts.
I never remember what I did on Friday, and I didn't do shit on Saturday. I chilled out. I think I wanted to go get some crabs because I think it was nice one of them days. I wanted to go get some crabs, but then I sat in the house playing Xbox so damn long I missed my mark, and I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it.
So how many hours do you play Xbox in a given day?
Well, it depends on what's going on. If, like the weekend, if I'm home, I'll get up and try to catch my nephews on the game somewhere around like 9, maybe 10 o'clock. And then I look up, it's 2, 3 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And I'll be done drunk like 8,000 cups of coffee while I'm playing Xbox or whatever. And like on the weekday, I only play like an hour on the weekdays when I get off because Xbox is kind of like my wind down. You know how people go to happy hour or they get a drink when they get home. Mine is Xbox, wind down, kill some shit. You did what I'm saying, and then going on about my evening.
On the video game, I'm assuming.
Yeah, on the video game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that.
And shout out to Denise Bolo. I did go to her glow party.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Shout out
was
to
fun.
Denise. Matter of fact, thanks for shouting because I just remember what I did Saturday. I went to what?
Just came.
I did. I mean, because
man.
you know I breeze in places and then you know I just disappear on their ass. But Locke, shout out Locke, happy birthday.
Oh,
and all
yeah, happy
that.
birthday, Locke.
I went to Loctite's his birthday party out Harborside. That joint job be lit too.
Yeah, he invited me, but unfortunately I wasn't gonna be here. I would have went if I was home. Though.
Yeah, that shit remind me. That joint remind me of like a 2004, 2005 LaFontaine Blue. All the motherfucking old heads in that joint, they get you know what I mean. Like the ladies get all dolled up, and the old heads they get all 80-ish. You did what I'm saying? And going there, everybody trying to catch. I had a ball. I was laughing like shit.
I used to work there.
Yeah.
When I was like 12.
Yeah. What did you do there?
They would do weddings and stuff, and then I was the person that went around and cleaned the table and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
But before you interrupted me, I was gonna tell you like I got some kisses on my boobies at the glow party. They glowed in the dark.
Oh, you put the kisses on it. I thought somebody was kissing on you.
No, they did with their
They
lips.
did?
So I had lip marks right here, and then I had butt marks with hands, and then I had thigh marks. So it was fun. That
was fun. Somebody put their butt on your titties.
handprints. No kisses. It was lady.
So where did they put their butt at? Oh, handprints on your butt. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
just don't know how much I gotta explain.
Was you naked?
No, not really. I had on a glow outfit, but I pulled it up.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes definite sense.
Thanks.
What we
Thanks for
talking-
interrupting me, so I couldn't say that earlier when I was talking about the glow party.
I'm sorry, but I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I know.
I definitely didn't mean
It's
it.
fine.
You know what I mean? Sunshine,
Mm-hmm.
what we talking about tonight?
Tonight's topic that you're supposed to state is the 90-day rule.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's the 90-day rule.
Okay. And so, since I'm Just Drew, I'm the resident hoodologist, you know what I mean? You know where I got that from, saying hoodologist?
Where? The
Remember
hood?
that? No.
Trash can.
No. Remember that song way back in the day, like, Before You Turn Off the Lights?
Yes.
Let's and when the motherfucker come on real smooth, he say his name, whatever the fuck it is, and he say, I'm the mixologist of the crew. Of the group.
Are you talking about the four
I know it was
Lisa,
Dr.
Lisa
Dre.
the Cold Jam?
No.
Oh.
No, I can't think of the name of the group. But anyway.
Sing it, Candy.
Before we make
The
That's-
what?
Huh?
I can't sing it. I know the song, but I can't sing it.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. He just sounded so smooth. I mean, I know I ain't no smooth debonair motherfucker. It was Dr. Dre's song, their group, whatever the fuck the group was when they was wearing ruffles and shit, ruffles and all that, looking like Prince. You know what I mean? World class wrecking crew. That's it, boy. Leave it to the producer to hurry up and go on Bing and pull
You
that
better
up.
know every damn song.
I never heard of him.
You ain't never heard of him? I can say
I mean,
the
I
song.
know the song. I probably just didn't know who it was
Before
by.
you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood.
You shouldn't sing either. I know
If
the
you
song.
plan
I got
to make love, you bet to do it good.
Cause I'm a hell of a woman.
Nope,
And
I'm
for
not
me,
singing
I
that part.
Need a hell of a man.
Nope, that ain't. Yeah, that's your part, not mine.
Good thing we ain't no singing show.
I know, right?
Should be fucked up.
Speaking of, we ain't no singing show. Singing show.
Singing.
Because
Singing, not swinging.
we a
We're not
swinging
a
show,
swinging-
but
we're
we
not a
ain't no
swinging show either.
singing show. But we are up for show of the year. Is that it? We are up for show of the year, and you can vote. We up for show of the year. Got my two co-hosts. They up for female personalities of the year. I'm up for what the fuck did that nigga that say award?
That is not the name of the award.
Man, what the fuck did that nigga that say?
The N word is not in the award.
Oh, it ain't.
We're politically correct.
Right.
I thought it was in there.
No.
So it's WTF. You just said.
Yeah.
So okay, what the fuck? I don't know. Anyway, we up for some shit. How can they vote? How can they go vote though?
RipRadioNetwork.com/vote.
All right, RipRadioNetwork.com/vote. Y'all here? Go vote for us. Sunshine, what we talking about tonight? Oh, you already told us. I posted. Damn.
What the fuck
Hoodologist.
Yeah.
Listen, that's what happens when y'all leave a motherfucker like me in control. I don't follow shit.
I
We
knew I should have sat in the
see.
middle.
I don't follow shit.
You have failed us as a nation.
I'm trying to tell you. You're going to be all fucked up if you follow me. That's
So,
why I tell
Drew,
you
why don't
honest.
you give us the Urban
Yes, please, Drew.
Definition, the Urban Dictionary definition of 90-day rule?
I can do that. The Urban Dictionary definition of the 90-day rule is when two people who are dating or talking officially go without sex for the first 90 days of their relationship. There you have it. And I know I'm gonna win this time.
Candy, can you give us the other definition?
Yes, the other definition is one of a set of explicit or understood regulations or principles governing conduct within a particular activity or sphere. And the second one is prescribed guide for conduct or action.
Sunshine.
So as bad as it's gonna hurt me.
God damn it.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Urban only because they actually had a definition for 90-day rule, and that was exactly it. So
Yeah, you should have put Steve.
they ain't
Harvey.
say skank or nothing. So yeah,
They ain't say none of that shit.
no, it was nothing negative. It was the definition of it. So
I'm you know what? I'm kind of upset that it wasn't nothing like wild in the joint. You know what I mean?
for once,
Yeah, y'all done turned me normal.
that was the only definition though
Ain't
that
nobody
had 10
telling your
votes.
ass normal.
Y'all done turned me normal for my definitions. But I tell you what, Sunshine,
You got some facts for us about the 90-day rule?
you think I don't?
I hope you do.
Boom.
It's time for
I'm
Just
gonna have to pay
Drew's
for that.
useless facts. They might be useless
Any
to
more
you,
than right.
but they are important to somebody. Remember, if you have a useless
Ha
fact you want Drew to read, email it to justdrew@adultconversation.com.
Yo, y'all know what the fuck time it is. It's time for Just Drew's Useless Facts. And in case you don't know what the fuck it is, I'll tell you. When I get the show topic, normally Monday, Tuesday. No, not Tuesday, but Sunday, Monday, I go on somebody's search engine and I pull up the show topic and I try to find some facts surrounding it. And I'll be honest, even though this is my motherfucking topic, this shit was hard than a motherfucker. But what I did find, I'm going to give you motherfuckers 5 reasons to adhere to the 90-day rule, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why it's some bullshit. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. 5 reasons you should wait 90 days. Number 1, it weeds out Mr. Wrong.
Facts.
Number 2, it allows you to get to know each other better. Number 3, allows you to separate fact from fiction. Number 4, you don't get too attached. Number 5, waiting makes the sex that much more exciting. So those are the five reasons that you should wait. Now, here's 5 reasons why you shouldn't wait. Number 1, it trivializes the sex. Number 2, it assumes that all men want is sex. Number 3, it treats sex as a reward. Number 4, it sets up game plan. And number 5, even when a guy waits it out, that doesn't make it a lock that it'll work.
Makes sense.
And there you the fuck have it. 5 and 5. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't believe in the 90-day rule, so I just say that off the break.
We know.
Yeah. Just fucking know. I'm sorry. 90 days? You talking about 3 fucking months? You want me to waste 3 months of my life?
Mm-hmm.
And then he cool and shit, like we getting along, and then the 90 days come, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, nah. That's up too much of my life. That part of my life is gone. I can't get that shit back.
Fact.
And then he could be perfect in every other way, and then the sex is some bullshit. Then how I'm gonna break up with him and shit? How I'm gonna dump him?
Dump him.
But I'm saying,
but you already
just
wrapped
ghost his
in.
ass.
You already wrapped in. I
Nah.
can't do it.
You can
But-
undo a whole situation with wax sex.
You
But-
can what? Yeah, that's my point. So 90 days for me, that's a long time. Maybe 90 hours. I mean, that's part of the, are you going to make the cut or not?
yeah,
That for me, that's part of the make the cut shit. That's a long time.
I feel you.
And it could be the same for him. You make him wait 90 days knowing your poo nanny's some trash. And you didn't make this poor man
Ooh,
wait
I hate
90.
that.
What?
I hate that shit.
Hey, what? Oh.
Like waiting in the.
You see what I'm saying though? It could be the same. It could be the same way. And
Them
then
be
he
fucked
got
up.
you, he all into you, and then you wait the 90 days and get in and fall in. Your whole body be in there. And you be like, what the hell did I just waited 90 days.
Waited 90 days.
Or what
for
if
some
even
bullshit.
worse, you find out she ain't got a vagina. And you done waited 90 days.
Ho,
Whoa, whoa.
Flag on the motherfucking play. Fuck
I'm just
that.
saying.
But we going to break. We going to a quick
It's not
music break.
break. It's
yeah,
not
it
time
is.
for
It
a
is.
break.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's
we
not
going to break.
5:21 yet.
We going to be right the fuck back. We'll be back by 5:21.
Remember back when I was in that Honda. Now I'm all up in the Benzes and the Prada. Ay. And now she wanna Honda. She just wanna follow, so I'ma let her follow. Remember back when I was in that Camry. Didn't really have no one to call my family. Ay. But now we in the Banshee. Guess they start to come around when everything get fancy. Yeah, I got 20 missed calls. Shawty wanna boss, so she all up on my drawers. She a demon though, so I cannot get involved. Why you looking all up to me when I ain't even that tall? Now that I be stacking bread, she stick to me like them cars. Used to want you so bad, but now I want the stars. I had to let you go, but it really wasn't hard. Cause the money keep me warm, plus the cars push to start. Like, remember back when I was in that Honda. Now I'm all up in the Benzes and the Prada. Ay. And now she wanna Honda. She just wanna follow, so I'ma let her follow. Remember back when I was in that Camry. Didn't really have no one to call my family. Ay. But now we in the Banshee. Guess they start to come around when everything get fancy. Prada all up on me. I be walking like a zombie. Ain't remember the last time that I had to do some laundry. Please, girl, do not call me. I know that you wanna stop me, cause you don't want me, but still don't want other girls to want me. I don't like it how you haunt me, but I like it when you flaunt me. Tell your friends all about me, like they don't already want me. Girl, you could never stop me. When I say I'm finna pop 3, that means I'm finna pop 3. Everybody tryna copy. Remember back when I was in that Honda. Now I'm all up in the Benzes and the Prada. Ay. And now she wanna Honda. She just wanna follow, so I'ma let her follow. Remember back when I was in that Camry. Didn't really have no one to call my family. Ay. But now we in the Banshee. Guess they start to come around when everything get fancy.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back, y'all. Adult Conversation on Rip Radio Network. Before we go any further, this is what I want to encourage y'all to do. I want y'all to go to YouTube. I want y'all to search Adult Conversation, spell conversation with a K. Find our YouTube page, like it, subscribe to it, follow. You understand? Click on some shows. Them shows you missed, click on them. Check them out. Right?
So bossy.
But we back, though.
Bossy.
We back. We talking about the 90-day rule. We had to abruptly go to break because my co-host and Road Dog, I don't know where the fuck she came from with that. You know what I mean?
That's the truth, though.
I don't know. But we
What
talking
you mean
about.
you don't know?
I ain't never had that issue.
Okay, when have you waited 90 days?
Right.
In your life? Never, probably.
Yeah, I did.
What, long distance?
I
I'm not talking
waited.
about
I
long
waited 90
distance,
days. I waited 90. Shit, I waited a year.
I can understand. Well, first of all, I can understand some people waiting, depending on who they are.
Right.
You know, like if they got some type of religious background or they're real into something like that, I can respect that. Like, to each his own. But I just think the reality of the world we're in now, like, what are you waiting? You're waiting for what? I mean, you're not gonna know if that's the person you want to marry.
Right.
If whether you wait 90 days or not, because it takes longer than 90 days to really get to know a person. To me,
And I need my nuts
I
out
mean, you
the
might
same.
know somebody for an entire year, and then one day they flip up on you, and they're a whole different, acting brand new and shit. So what did the 90-day do for you waiting?
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Not a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's just us.
I mean, if I'm gonna go to the store and buy a melon, I'm gonna squeeze it.
Hold on. Candy,
What?
do you believe in the 90-day rule?
I believe it's effective for people. Yes.
It's effective for people.
Yeah. I mean, Dee and I we waited about 60 days. We waited almost 90 days.
Yeah,
We
almost.
did.
But
It
not
probably
quite.
was 90 days.
Nah,
I
it wasn't no
don't-
90 days.
It was. It was through the whole entire summer.
Knowing your horny ass, it wasn't no 90 days.
No.
Nah.
We were just friends. So we didn't start dating. We didn't start hanging out with the intentions to date. We were friends before we even had sex. Like, it wasn't no let's get together and have sex type of situation. It was
I was gonna say,
let's-
when you were officially started dating, did you wait 90 days?
After the
no,
official
we had
start.
sex before we started dating.
Oh, so you didn't wait at all?
We did, because what I'm saying is completely different. When
Right.
people say wait 90 days, they're not just talking about a romantic relationship. They're talking about wait 90 days that you know the person. You don't necessarily, just when you meet someone, you don't just start dating them
Right.
or being in a relationship with them.
Well,
You get to know him as a friend, and I got to know him
bet-
as a friend. When I got to know him as a friend, I didn't get to know him with the intentions to ever be in a relationship with him.
right. But I'm just saying. Okay, so what I'm gonna do?
I took it from the 90. Well, from the little bit I researched, because it was hard to find. I kept finding shit on immigration. I just had a busy day.
Yeah, I found a couple. All that
They
legal
trying to
shit.
send you away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, there was like that 90-day immigration shit. So knew I shouldn't announce my ethnicity live. But
We still don't know.
I'm trying to tell you.
Fucking put me out the country and shit. I was thinking, from what I saw, they're talking about like the whole get to know. Like, even if you're getting to know, the 90 days start from when you meet the person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So not
that's-
on the, like she's saying, not on the dating.
But
that
I can
you're not trying to
understand.
date
I can
them.
understand what Candy is saying. So I was actually. It wasn't fair of me to even ask her, because
Why?
because you've been knowing your husband for a few years,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you know what I mean. So
We didn't. What I'm saying, but still, we didn't start the relationship off with smashing. A lot of people do.
right. I mean, I understand that, and that's my point. So you was familiar with him for a couple of years before y'all even like really started hanging out tough, correct?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
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 My bad.
Dwayne and I
Pardon
met
that.
in 2015. We had sex in 2015, but we didn't have sex. We didn't meet and then start having sex. We met and started hanging out and being friends first before we had sex.
Right. Okay.
But I guess it's different because some people, it might have been different. Let's say if I met him with the intentions of being in a relationship, we might have had sex before the a whole month was up. But I didn't meet him with that intention, so I can't say.
Right.
But I mean, I have been in relationships with guys that I've had sex with in the first month. And then I have been in relationships with a guy for like 6 months and we never had sex.
Right.
So
It's like a crapshoot.
I mean, it's because the connection has to be there too. I mean,
Right.
with me, if it's a guy that I'm gonna be hanging out with close enough to have sex with, then he already had fuckable characteristics, or I wouldn't have been fucking with him anyway.
right.
So, like the 90-day thing's it's just not gonna work, because that's still part of the overall. I mean, if he's not fuckable, then I'm not gonna be spending that time with him anyway.
Right.
Like, I ain't looking for no more friends. I got enough fucking friends.
So-
I got more friends and I know what to do. But somebody has said, if the connection, this is on one of the things I did find that they were talking about it. And someone said, and it's probably a dude, it doesn't say who said it, but they said if the connection is there and the sex is good, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not saying we have to have sex right away, but 90 days is a long time and I might lose interest.
right.
So you do have to think, for me, you got to think a male-female perspective too. I mean, even though typically dudes' sex drive is heavier, like they may want sex before the woman, where she might want to be wined and dined. So, you know, she might want you to take her to that $10 fucking movie and shit. So, but from the male perspective, you already said if you invested, then you think you getting some pussy. So how's the 90-day going to work for you?
Well, I'm just saying that's first of all, that 90-day shit that does not work for me. If I meet you, if I meet you, right, and there's mutual interest, right, I'm not. Fuck all that. We hanging all this time. We going out and all that. You did what I'm saying, and you don't want to give me no pussy because in my mind, you ain't giving me no pussy, but somebody
He's getting
fucking.
some pussy.
Somebody fucking. And I like to call that motherfucker Mr. Beat It, Beat It. Because that is the motherfucker that reaps all the benefits. And what I mean by reaping the benefits is that's the motherfucker that they call to get the box beat up, but they don't want nothing else from him. Because he ain't worth shit but beating the box up.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
But
I understand.
But men will do the same. Just because she holding out with you, y'all go find someone else.
Yeah, that's because we petty.
Okay, so is she.
That's because we petty.
Maybe she don't want to have sex with you yet.
If a
Maybe she
motherfucker,
wants to see if you worth it.
So if we go out and we going out a few times, right? We go out a few times over the course of say a month, right? In a month's time, we done been out 4, maybe 5 times. You did what I'm saying? I'm trying to fuck. Plain and clear. But me personally, I make my intentions very clear off buck. Listen, I ain't trying to be your homie. I ain't trying to be your road dog. I'm trying to fuck. And whatever else happens, you know what I mean? However the relationship evolves or whatever, make no mistake about it, Drewski trying to fuck. Right? So I make it clear. But that what it does is that gives a woman the option to say, well, I know he trying to fuck and I ain't ready to fuck, so I'm gonna leave him be. All right, cool. No harm, no motherfucking foul. You still all right with me. You know what I mean? But what's not gonna happen, which I see a lot, you know what I mean? What's not gonna happen is I'm gonna take your funky ass out, get you full, then you gonna sit at the bar or at the table and order them Patron Maga motherfucking Ritas on my goddamn dime, get nice as a motherfucker. Then when I drop you off, you call him man Big Black. You call him Black over at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning because you feeling horny, but you don't want to give me the pussy too soon. So you call this motherfucker and give him the pussy. Now I'm at home beating my dick while you getting fucked. Fuck that.
What's wrong with that?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Somebody said some of these are actually good. Somebody said it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. It's like women think if a man waits 90 days, then it means he's going to marry them. Women don't get that some men will wait 900 days, hit it, and still quit it. That thinking is all wrong. If he wants to be with you, then time doesn't matter. And then somebody else said, it was another, when you were talking, I read that shit was funny. It said, don't expect me to, these are definitely men, don't expect me to spend any money. My wallet got a trial period too.
That's right.
It's like, fuck that. If I'm waiting for the pussy, you waiting to go to dinner. So,
I think that's fair though.
I mean, it is fair.
Let's go Dutch.
If I was gonna say that, and I'm big on. First of all, I always go Dutch. I always every blue moon, I've let someone pay
Except
for
with me. I think you're trying to trick me out of my drawers.
You know what? It's for weird.
That's what I think.
The only reason when I go out with
She gonna give your
someone,
drawers back.
because people invite me out to eat all the
Appreciate
time. I'll go. Well, first of all, people be like, when can I see you? I eat every day. It's simple.
We got a phone call.
Got a call. Adult conversation. What up?
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
Everything's everything. How you?
I'm doing just fine, bro. I just want to know, why is it that, if the interest is there and we grown, why we can't get the business if the hormones kicking in? I just don't understand that from the female standpoint. There's one young lady, a sweet young lady, hey, would it be, a trial period to see if you worth it?
Oh shit. Well, I got two ladies right here that can answer that question.
Well,
Beautiful ladies, I do understand that. But I just want to understand that. You kicking it with a lady, the vibe is perfect. Now all of a sudden, you want to backpack. But we playing around and all that. You want to go. Why is it that you want to see I'm worth it?
I mean, this is Sunshine speaking. I don't believe in the 90-day rule. Like, it's not how I move. I mean, I can see why some women would do it. And I think a lot of times it's just based on previous insecurities from previous relationships. So they're thinking that if they make the man wait longer, then maybe he's gonna turn out differently than the past relationships that didn't work. But that's even here or there. I mean, I need to test out my goods before I invest 3 months in you. I just can't wait.
Correct.
Yeah, I gotta see what's up.
So,
Candy, what do you think?
I think the person has the right to decide how long they want to wait. And if a man can't respect that decision, then she shouldn't even be bothered with him. Some women don't make a guy wait to be 90 days just because she want to marry him. She make him wait 90 days just to see just basic principles. Fuck, you can have sex with someone that night or 2 weeks after meeting him and you find out he married. You need to. Sometimes you need time to figure out the person that you're about to lay down with, and 90 days is just happen to be the number. It can be longer than that. It can be shorter, but I don't think a woman should have to rush into something because y'all both feeling it. I think she need to make sound decision and see if if she do want a future with you or what kind of baggage is coming with you. Are you some type of stalker shit? What is really going on with you? You have some women who have sex early because they don't care to have anything with you going further. But some women will wait just to see what type of character you are. You cannot determine someone's character within a week of knowing them. You need a little bit more time.
No, and I totally understand that. And that's a legitimate point that you're making. But however, you can't tell me that now within a day you stop sucking dick. You've been telling me, excuse my French, but you've been telling me all these stories of your one-night stands, and now all of a sudden this is a new day and this is a new leaf that you're turning. I do understand if that is something that you're doing, but we playing around, going back to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So listen, I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick, right? How old are you, bro?
About 39.
About 39. All right, so you pushing 40. Right. So I'll say
Correct.
I'll say the 30 and over, right? That for the almost guaranteed we are dealing with some type of trauma from previous relationships.
But that's what I just said.
I know. I know. I heard you.
Okay.
And so with that being said, when we meet people, right? There's two things that we consider in the getting to know people phase. We take into consideration how we feel, and we can also take into consideration how they feel and where they at with it. And that's why having serious bona fide conversations about tough subjects is legitimate. You understand what I'm saying? Like if we listen to people gonna tell you what's going on with them, but it's up to us to to catch on and decide what we're going to do with the information. That makes sense?
I totally agree. But if you're into it, spontaneous, adventurous type of things, then I am as well. I'm open-minded. So we want to, you know what I mean? Don't give me that story, and then once again, we're going back to I'm a nun, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, though. Like, with that whole I'm a freak with the right person. So you just told me I ain't the right person.
Women are also very mental. A lot of women are very mental when it comes to sex. So, I mean, I can see. I'm not with the 90-day rule. However, I can see them taking time, like as Candy was saying, before they give themselves to someone, to make sure that's a person worthy of it. I can get that too. Yeah. I mean, if I was a vanilla person,
beautiful sunshine.
Yeah, I'm not a vanilla person, so thank you.
As it gets.
Yeah.
However, but if this is somebody that you interested in, I think sex builds a bond as well.
Oh, of
it's
course.
Not always that sex is just because men are mental as well if females want to respect it or not. You know what I mean?
Right, of course.
Hey, bro. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sex clouds women's judgment.
What do you mean by that, Drew?
Because it's good?
No. Sex will cloud a woman's judgment. So, a lot of times, like me, I choose not to deal with that 90-day shit. I meet a woman and say, oh, well, you know, I'm not in no rush to do this, that, or the third. I ain't in a rush, but if we flowing and vibing, God damn it, let's fuck. But I respect it when they say, I want to wait, right? Most times when they say I want to wait, it's because based on their past experience, not waiting has fucked them over. Can we agree on that?
Why should I be judged as that and I could be different? Yeah, they set the standard for me, a little fucked up as far as the males. But however, I could be different, and then I do wait it out. It's on every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I will say is this. While you waiting it out, hey, you a motherfucking bomb piece of ass on the side. Matter of fact, go get your dick sucked. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, one guy, he's silly as shit. One guy said there's a fine line between making someone wait because you want to make sure there's a future and just using the rule as a means of power and control. I think the 90-day rule got a bad rap because so many women tried it for either the wrong reason or they just didn't stick to it. So that's another thing. If you're putting that out there, especially if you're in the dating world, like you're seriously dating, looking for someone to be serious about, I think that's got a lot to do with it too. Like, what are your reasons for looking for someone? Like, are you looking for someone to marry? Are you looking for someone to be in a relationship with? Because you might want to take more time to get to know them.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that, but I think that comes with due time. As far as when that one that you know this is a settle down moment or whatever it may be. If you out just having fun and you got the 50 million stories of the past bad relationships and this one seems a little bit different, then why are we reverting to something different if this is the approach that we're taking? Right. That's something I guess that I'd be a little bit thrown off, and if they may not even know what they want. Let's just say that for an example. It's
That's
not
true.
Well, I mean, but then some of the brothers don't know what they want either.
That's true.
I mean, a lot of fellas, like the shit that happens to me, I be acting like the damn man in a relationship because I'm busy. So I don't have a whole bunch of time for all that lovey-dovey bullshit. Like, I'm trying to fuck. I got to go to sleep. I got to be to work in the morning. I had a long day.
So
but most niggas that say you think like a male.
Yeah.
Most males would be like, see, I love her because she thinks like a male. Because you a grinder, you a go-getter. But sometimes some women get too caught up in being too independent, I would say, for lack of a better term, thinking that I don't need a man for sex. I got this bullet. I got this. I could watch y'all show and congrats to y'all. But, it's a whole different game out here. And at our age that we're speaking of course you guys aren't much older, but at our age, finding a relationship, I think it's totally obsolete to what the way of the world is in today's society. So if we're going to fuck, then let's fuck the 90-day rule. Let's get it in.
Right. Hey, so listen.
I respect that.
Hey, look, I want to thank you for your call too.
Yes, thank you for calling in.
Right.
Not a problem, man. I just want to support you guys and, keep it going in the right direction because you guys got legitimate questions, opinions, etc. Respect to y'all's show and keep doing your thing.
Thank you. We
Good luck.
appreciate you.
So I had two things.
No problem.
Thanks. So Monique been real active on this feed right here. She said not everyone would give their body up on the first date. Know who you are dealing with. Some people have morals and standards and want to get to know a person first, which is true. The only part about that I don't agree with as stated, it's not that I don't agree with it, but as stated, because someone chooses to fuck on the first date, that does not mean that they don't have morals or standards.
Oh, definitely
Right.
not at all.
And then she go on to say, she said, a dude told me he knew he was going to get me. A dude told me he knew he was going to get me. I said, well, you definitely hit the grave before that happens. So, I mean, the whole 90-day shit, like I said, I don't agree with it. I agree with the let it flow approach, right? The let it flow approach. And
I mean,
because
I'm into energy and connection. So now again, me saying that I don't believe in the 90-day rule doesn't mean I fuck someone the moment I meet them. And I mean, I've known people that I've been talking to for years. By the time I finally meet them in person, I don't even realize it's the same person. And it happens to me all the time. Just this weekend when I was in Florida, I met somebody at the party. I've been talking to them for 3 years. I didn't know it was that person. This is the first time I met them in person. Now, did I take them back to the hotel and fuck them? No. I mean, I would have been more apt to fuck them than somebody that I just met at the event because I've already been chatting with them. I meet so many people, though, I can't keep up with time and space. But it happens all the time. I've had people at my house, like coming to an event and didn't even realize that was somebody I've been talking to since 2015. It happens all. So we've had dialogue for years. Mm-hmm. But so it's like once I meet them in person and then I go back, I review what we've been chatting about. I mean, shit, I talk like 40 people a day. Mm-hmm. I can't even keep up with the shit. So it's funny. I didn't wait 4 or 5 years to fuck somebody. I mean, not intentionally.
Yeah.
But that's when our paths cross. Because to me, everything happens for a reason at the time it's supposed to. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying every time you meet a man, you should fuck him. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. So I'm just saying I'm not going to put him on a calendar. That's what I mean.
Exactly.
I'm not putting that shit on the calendar.
You got some, Candy?
No.
All right, so check this out. This is a scenario. This is a scenario right here. Imagine being on the best date of your life with someone with whom you have an amazing chemistry. There's a connection, all right, and the sexual chemistry. And there's a connection, and everything is cool. There's a sexual chemistry that nobody can deny. But should you invite your date to your place and jump in bed together right away? Or should you follow the 90-day rule presented by, So what do you think about that? Like, should you stick with your 90 on the date? It's a phenomenal date. Everything is clicking. You know what I mean? The sexual energy is there. Everything is right. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you go ahead and ride with the let it flow approach, or do you stick to your motherfucking guns and say, you know what, fuck that, I'm not giving them nothing. We only been out a couple of times.
Then you're not looking for a relationship.
Stick to what your core values are. If it's your core value, stick to it. There's a reason why you set it in place, even if it's just past experiences. Suppose you've been in that situation 3 times before that, and each time you got burned. If it's your core value, if it's something that you truly believe in, don't ever feel pressured by anybody else to do something you don't want to do. Because if a person really is feeling you and digging you, they would never pressure you to do something.
But
I see that as living in a.
I'm gonna have you to stick with the scenario. The scenario mentioned nothing. It said you are on the best date of your life. The connection is there. The sexual chemistry. Do you invite the date back to your place and jump in bed together right away, or should you follow your 90-day rule? It's in this is no.
I'm not even saying
pressure.
Not even pressure, mental pressure. person kissing on you a lot could be pressure, whatever. Your own. I ain't saying that person pressuring you. The pressure of you to cave in. If it's your rule, if it's your standard, if it's how you feel as though you need to live your life, you should do it. Because how many times has that person been in that situation where they felt as though they've been on their best date of their life, and they went ahead, had sex with the person, and they ain't call them back the next day. Get to know the person first.
Well, I ain't calling. Understand this. You give me some pussy, I probably won't call you the next day either, but I might call you the day after the next day. Or like.
Well, that's fucked up in itself.
Nah, I'm gonna call you within.
First of all,
it's
any
gonna be
woman,
within 3 days.
and I have a big thing about this. If you're intimate with somebody, you should definitely make the fuck sure they got home okay. You should definitely reach out the next day. That's just actually human fucking kindness.
Why the fuck?
Because I said so. It's fucking basic human kindness. I'm serious.
So
first, if you're just hanging out with a motherfucker, it's basic human kindness to check on them. That's bullshit. And then you're gonna
You
fuck,
know what? What
and
y'all
you're not
not
gonna
gonna
reach
do-
out the next. This is my perspective.
Okay, but what
Like,
you're not
if
gonna do
men
is
would
take what I
go-
said and flip it.
First of all, if we fuck, not us, but people in general, if I fuck and I don't hear from you and you ain't even check, I'm not fucking you no more.
But
That's my basic fucking rule. Cause it's just cruddy. In general, you should check on people. That's a form of kindness.
I'm not saying that checking on people.
Okay. Back to your statement, because I don't feel like arguing with you about this bullshit. Back to your statement. I agree with what Candy's saying, but the part I don't agree with is that so many women, and then they wonder why they can't find, and brothers complain, well, brothers, whoever, men in general complain about this all the time. They're always living in the past of somebody else's fuck up. Because so many women already have in their mind a bad fucking history, so then they're taking it into the future. So for me, it's always let that shit go. Like every relationship is different. If you already going in the mind, and to me, you're already going into it negative. If you're setting strict standards in place, like you can be like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck him until I really have a chance to get to know him. I'm okay with that. But to me, when you're putting I think the number is what bothers me. Because you could say, okay, I'm not gonna fuck for 2 months, or I don't know, something just not so rigid. Because to me, you're already putting a negative spin on getting to know this person. Especially if the first day you be like, well, you're at dinner, you're like, well, I ain't fucking because I got the 90-day rule. He should be like, okay then, and get up and leave. I would.
I ain't saying that she need to tell him why she's not having sex.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even say it has to be 90 days. Whatever you're
Comfortable with. Yeah, I got you.
What are you comfortable with? Maybe you don't fuck somebody until you meet their family.
Right.
Maybe you don't fuck somebody until you meet his mother and his co-workers, whatever the extreme is.
Right.
If that's your standard of getting to know someone or and it's not even just about past relationship, it's about what are you comfortable with?
No, I understand.
What is it that you need to see and understand before you give your body to someone? There are people who don't mind giving their body to people when they meet them or after a month or after 2 days. But there are some people who wait until marriage to have sex with people. That is what they're comfortable with. And I don't think what's going on in today's society should pressure people to do something differently than what they want to do.
No, that makes perfect sense. I just don't like the stipulation part of it. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck it is you're comfortable with. But I just think basing it on a rule of it's a rule of 90 day. And like Drew said, suppose that is the best date that you've ever fucking been on. Well, you setting the stipulation like that, you already might be running him out the door. I just think you're setting it up. You're not being open-minded to what's about to occur with this particular person. If you put rules and stipulations on the get to know. That's all I'm saying.
I'm putting rules and the stipulations on the get the fuck part. Not the get the know part, the get the fuck part. Because just because it's your best date ever, it might be date number 2. You only know the person for 2 weeks.
He could be a psychopath.
He can be a fucking crazy ass motherfucker. If you ever watch the show You find out a motherfucker is crazy as shit.
To reinforce what you said,
What?
a guy A guy, Taz said, man, it might be the best date of your life, but shit changes after sex. That person could be a crazy motherfucker.
Right.
And
No, I'm in agreement.
You ain't
I
get
mean,
to
I
know
don't
'em.
keep a 9 in my
You
house
need
for
to
no
have
reason.
if you plan on. It's different if your intentions are to date the person. I didn't even say marry. To date the person. You need to get to know that motherfucker. You need to
No,
make
this
sure
is true.
that motherfucker ain't crazy. You need
If
to
your goal is to
you need
date,
to
you
find
should
out
get to know.
how was your past relationships. Oh, y'all broke up. Oh, how did you break up? Oh, you started stalking her.
Oh.
Oh, you thought that was normal.
Ho. So that's like different. Ain't that one of the date knows? Don't talk about past relationships. Ain't that one of the
No, you're not. You shouldn't.
I didn't say
not
date
on the
then,
first
not
date.
on the first date.
Not
But
on the first
eventually,
date.
y'all do need to talk about your
Well, no, it
dating
should definitely
history.
come up. I mean, yeah.
But women
Your ex-
gonna lie. Women
What?
going y'all lie like a
Don't
motherfucker.
start that
Don't
fucking
come here.
bullshit.
Man,
I'm
women
telling
lie
you,
like
don't
a
start that
And
motherfucker.
niggas
shit.
lied to fuck you.
Don't start that bullshit.
Well, I
Oh
ain't
no,
gonna lie.
I'm not married.
I'm not gonna lie to get the pussy. You either gonna give it to me or you ain't. Fuck all that lying. I
Well,
can't
okay, but
remember.
if more men and women were honest, we probably wouldn't even be having this motherfucking debate.
we would still
Because
have
I much more respect men who are straight fucking up. Plus, I don't have all time for that little bullshit, chitty chatter shit. Like, what's up? So, like, sometimes people will hit me so many times. I'm like, what can I do for you? Oh, you just gonna come at me like that? You fucking did said hi 800 fucking times. What? Like, what? I'd rather you be like, oh, I was wondering if I could fuck you. And then I'd be like, nah. And then we can move on with our life. Like, give me your fucking intentions. Give me your intentions. Now I know everybody
Right.
not like me.
So
They be like, oh, I was hitting you up. That motherfuckers will be like, I'm hitting you up to see if you got the 90-day rule. Shit, I'm going to get a whole lot of dinner dates now because I ain't got no 90-day rule.
again,
Drew got a 2-hour rule. He can meet you after the goddamn show. Shit.
but I ask for pussy very nicely, and I even say please. I like listen. Would you like to give me some pussy?
That is not how you say
Please.
it. I've heard you say
Now,
it
sometimes
150
I'd be
fucking
like,
times.
would you like to go fuck?
No. Mm-mm.
How you heard me ask for pussy?
You'd be like, would you like to give me some pussy, please?
Yeah, would you like to give me some pussy, please?
And
Mother,
walk
may you
up
give
to
me
him.
some pussy, please?
Walk right up to him. And then wonder why he getting shady fucking looks across the room and
Right.
shit.
I don't care nothing about shady looks.
Shit.
That's part of my enjoyment.
Mm.
To ask for pussy in a nice goddamn way, which I probably won't get it, but still, I ask
I
nicely.
truly wish people would just be more honest with what it is that they're looking for. I'm always straight up front, off the break. Like, I'm busy. I ain't looking for no relationship. That's why the fuck we did the happily enjoying single life last week, because I'm happily enjoying single life. So.
Right. I mean, I
And
can
Candy's
dig
100% correct, depending on who you are, what you come from, what your goals are. Yeah, you should. If you're looking for someone to date, you should wait. I ain't looking for nobody to date.
it. Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
But then
Like-
I also don't feel that that's all men are worth as a fuck. I mean, I don't think
Right.
that either.
Right, and I'm saying,
Some men are only worth
as a
fucks.
man, I can unequivocally say that is not all that we look at women as a fuck,
That's what
You
I
know
look
what I
at
mean?
them as.
huh? That's what.
That's what I look at them as.
You
But
know
I'm
what?
just
You
saying,
how you gonna
that's
fault them
not-
and you do the damn
So
thing?
so
I ain't trying to be in a relationship with them.
like the whole piece be like, what the fuck, man? The world is under the impression that all black men want to do is get some pussy and keep the fuck moving.
Right.
Nah, if you got some bomb ass pussy and head, shit, man, fuck that. I'm sticking around. We gonna go on plenty more motherfucking dates.
I mean,
And-
and that's the way, for me, that's the way that it should be. Like, I've always wanted just my regulars. I'm okay with that. I
Mm-hmm.
just want my regulars, and I like variety. And I'm a happy woman.
And we even going to the movie theater. If your head bomb, if you can swallow this whole gilly monster, we
Oh, my
going to the
fucking
movie
God.
theater with a
Moving on.
motherfucking
Moving
seats
the
do
fuck-
like this.
Moving on. I can't with him.
You know that joint with the
It's-
seat
it's
start
bad.
moving and shit?
I can't.
No.
What time is it?
I don't
5:55.
I don't have a problem with restrictions on what you're willing to do in the get to know of dating. I just have a problem with setting something so concrete that it shuts out any possibilities, because you could be missing that opportunity of that person you're really looking for based on fucked up experiences from the past.
Yeah.
But if you wait till you get married, I'm fine with that too. You can wait till you get married. Shit. Does that do people do that nowadays? I don't.
Not that
People do
according to
that.
this, it said, man, who the fuck waits till they get married anymore?
Well, I like got test out the goods. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I squeeze my balance in the store because I need to know.
Yeah. So look, what's that number again? 301
232-5700.
232-5700. We're gonna take a quick commercial break or music break, and we're gonna be right back.
Yeah, piano. Girl, you play me like piano. Walking in my Gucci sandals. Girl, it like a candle. Drop a couple grand, oh. Do all that just cause I can, though. Yeah, just cause I can, though. Girl, you play me like piano. Walking in my Gucci sandals. Girl, it like a candle. Drop a couple grand, oh. Do all that just cause I can, though. Yeah, just cause I can, though.
Do all that just cause I can, though. We ain't even in the band, though. We just out here in the mansion, flipping through all of the channels. She says she a fan, though, but she got a man, though. I'ma make her forget a man, yeah, just cause I can, though. Good keys in my pocket for the rocket. Don't really want the roof on, so I drop it. Hit the gas a little too hard and I lost it. She said that she caught my picture in a locket.
Piano, girl, you play me like piano. Walking in my Gucci sandals, girl, it like a candle. Drop a couple grand, though. Do all that just cause I can, though. Yeah, just cause I can, though. Girl, you play me like piano. Walking in my Gucci sandals, girl, it like a candle. Drop a couple grand, though. Do all that just cause I can, though. Yeah, just cause I can, though.
I'm a boss, I'ma buy you what you want, do not worry about the cost. I'ma fly you first class with the movies you could watch. If you really want that watch, I'ma get you that new watch. Got designer clothes all on my body, can't resist. When you get a lot of checks, then you get a lot of chicks. I'ma let you play me just like a piano. Cause even when I'm losing, when I'm with you, it's a win. Like
piano, girl, you play me like piano. Walking in my Gucci sandals, girl, it like a candle. Drop a couple grand, though. Do all that just cause I can, though. Yeah, just cause I can, though. Girl, you play me like piano. Walking in my Gucci sandals, girl, it like a candle. Drop a couple grand, though. Do all that just cause I can, though. Yeah, just cause I can, though.
check it out, y'all.
I like to play video games. Do you like to play video games? I like to nod my head to music like this.
Because I'm in with the chips down. Flip on the swag with my hips down. Everybody wanna pimp the nymph out. Cage is open, let's escape from Chimp Town. Rick James, James Brown, they can make the Rick Brown. Meanwhile, Forrest Gump like to throw the shrimp down. Fists grab the handheld, I could wear the grip crown. Don't skip now, keep the needle on the vinyl. Do everything you're told and everything you're told is final. Light up the spot when I make my arrival. Give me the mic, I'll spit my list of ish that I don't give a. War so hard that you never see me dribble. War so hot, I pass it to my pistol. Pop threes with the ease, referees can never quibble. Then I autograph these city walls with my scribble. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with the pretty face, man. Cut to the chase, cut to the chase, man. I wanna see the people move inside the place, man.
Introduce myself. It's a thing about that.
Now I rock a mic battle, but I always keep it civil. Dribble my philosophy, fizzle out my mandible. Lend me your ear and my music start to nibble. Keep my record spinning like we keep the office chair swivel. Scratch the wax like your skin got allergies. Count off on my cavalry like you counting calories. Who will live and who will die? Ask the Valkyries. Swing with Sia from the chandelier and the balconies. Cut to the chase, man. Cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with that pretty face, man. Cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. I wanna see the people move inside the place, man. sunlight, nice like Canadians, sweet like Pomeranians, and pics with Kardashians. Narcissists, catharsis, desire, debaters, one-time well-wishers, trolls and haters. Space micers, Facebook likers. Will you multiply this, or else you minus the bass for your bottom and the treble for your sinus? Pump the ish so loud, man, I got tinnitus. Tiny Tito got the touch like Midas. You like this? Even as I write this, suckers line up like sharks, they wanna bite this. And who can blame them? Crowd so wild, kids can't be tamed without the jism. They nod their heads like this dish was a baptism. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with your pretty face, man. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. I wanna see the people move inside the place, man.
I like to nod my head to music like this. To music like this. I like to play video games.
Do you speak the secret name that can't be spoken like clockwork? Does Spock twerk like a Vulcan? Cracked up naturally, I'm never coking. But one time I woke up broke on my way to Hoboken with a box of donuts in the Whipperella. So crunchy that it gave me salmonella. Don't believe me? You can ask Cinderella. The last time I seen her, she was in Sin City, crouching on her knees, sweeping chimneys. You can bring your girl or you can bring your families. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with the pretty face, man. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. I wanna see the people move up in the place, man. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. The pretty face, man.
I like to nod my head to music.
We back. Oh shit, we back. What's up, y'all? We back in this motherfucker, and tonight we are talking about the 90-day rule. No sex for 90 days during the dating phase. Do you agree with it or not? You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't agree with it. I agree with the let it flow approach. You know what I mean? And part of that is because when you start for me, this is my personal opinion. These do not reflect the views of Adult Conversation or Rip Radio Network. Me personally, I believe that when you start putting stipulations and all this other stuff on shit, it kind of waters down the dating process. It waters it down. Like, if you dating and you vibing, right? Why not do what makes you feel good? I give you an example. What?
Crack make people feel good. Why should they do it?
Hey, crack is whack. That's what Whitney said. Whitney said crack is whack. But anyway, I mean, me personally, I just feel like you should do whatever it is you feel you want to do. And live in the fucking moment. Live in the moment. You dig what I'm saying? Making somebody wait for sex is not going to ensure that they're going to be around. Making somebody wait for sex does not even guarantee that they even going to want a relationship with your motherfucking ass. You dig what I'm saying? Especially when you're talking about a mere 90 days. 90 days is not enough to really gauge a person's character, a person's true character. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
It depends. No. As long as it takes. 90 days is just a standard rule that some people go by. But however long it takes for you to decide that you want to give it to them is what you should stand by. If you decide that you want to wait 2 years to sleep with somebody and that's what you stand by, then you do it.
I'm gonna eat candy while y'all.
That's kind of what I just said.
Whatever you need. I'm not even saying to go with the flow approach, because a lot of people go with the flow approach is to have sex with people 2 weeks after meeting them or after the second date. But if you have a bad habit of liking guys through sex instead of through who they are, then you do need to pump your brakes and wait. If
Okay.
you're looking for something. If you ain't looking for something, you're just looking for sex, you have sex. That's it. It's sex. But if you really want to slow down and say, you know what? I'm tired of living the whole life, and I'm ready to find a guy to date. You might date multiple guys. So you might go on dates with 3 or 4 different guys, and I'm not just talking about him paying your bill. I'm talking about y'all Dutch, whatever, however you want to call it. You might be dating 4 or 5 guys at the same time, or hanging out or kicking it with, and you're trying to get to know each one of them. I don't think you should sleep with all 5 of them at the same time if you're trying to find someone really serious. If you, at that point in your life, you want to be serious with somebody. If you're not and you're still in your let me be free phase, then be in your let me be free phase. But when you're ready to be in a I'm ready to find someone to settle down phase, it's time to start making some real life decisions and start evaluating how you're dating.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So, if in fact, this is for anybody. If in fact your track record is fucked up and you want something different, right? This is my suggestion. My suggestion is back up from the shit all the fucking way, right? Do some work on your goddamn self. Because, and the reason I say that is this right here. You attract people based on who the fuck you are. You are attracted to people based on who you are. Is that a fair assumption?
You have a type. Everybody has a type.
A type doesn't mean who you are. Just
I mean, I'm talking about beyond the type. Now, when you say type, are you talking about physical type?
Most people have an attraction of the type of person that they're into.
either a dominant male, submissive male. A lot
One
of
with
people,
abs.
Yeah.
Okay.
People that work out.
Okay. Physical shit.
You have a type.
Physical shit.
Yeah, but then you also have to have a job.
But I'm okay.
Some women find guys repeatedly who need nurturing. Some women find guys who are mama's boys and repeatedly need you to finance them. It's just, that's your type.
Right.
I mean,
Now-
that's the type you attract, or you always, and not even going to say attract. It's more so because you can have 15 guys holler at you, might be 15 different type of men that, one might be the guy that might actually take care of you. One might be the guy that you need to take care of, but you end up picking the wrong guy. So you might attract more than one. You might attract a whole different series of men, but you continually pick the wrong man.
Okay, so let me be clear on what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is characteristics. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about characteristics.
Physical or mental?
I'm talking about mental, emotional. You ever heard the phrase, man, you keep picking the same motherfucker that just look different?
Exactly. Picking,
Boom.
not attracting.
Boom.
It's a difference.
Okay, well, picking, you're attracted to. That's who you're attracted to. Now, if you've always gotten the same type of motherfucker that you have been getting and it's not working out, but you want something different, you can't just wake up and say, oh, I want something different and think the shit is just going to happen. No. You got to get inside and you got to do some work. You got to do some work on your motherfucking self because it's a reason why you keep picking the type of person that you pick. Now, if you want a different type of person, then you got to back the fuck up, go inside, do some work. Now, I'll say this right here. And I'm talking about, for me, I definitely had a type. And I'm not talking about a physical type, but I definitely had a type. But when I started doing some self-reflecting, evaluating, and inner work to change who I was, to start becoming the person that I wanted to be, right? The women that I'm attracted to started to change. Does that make sense?
Yes, and you just said our whole argument.
Pretty much.
You said the whole thing that we were saying. The whole argument is that not even just the 90-day rule. You change how you are. So therefore, you're not attracting or dealing with the same type of man. You're giving yourself time to get to know him now. Maybe you were picking the wrong man because you would sleep with him 2 weeks or 2 days after meeting him, only to find out 2 weeks later that he's married with kids. Now you did your self-reflecting. Now you're no longer sleeping with guys after you meet them for 2 weeks because you want a relationship with them. You are now giving yourself time to get to know him. You're getting to know work, his family, his dreams, his goals, whatever is going on in his life. You're giving yourself more time. Whether it's 90 days, 180 days, you're giving yourself more time than what you used to attract or you used to pick. You're no longer picking these guys. You might go out on a date with the guy that you normally wouldn't settle down with or sleep with before because you have to see who they are. But once you get to see who they are, you're like, oh, hell no. You're not going to make it past my even 2 week threshold. So that came from self-reflection. That came from sitting yourself down and saying, God damn, I'm always picking the same fucking losers. I'm always fucking these guys as soon as I meet them. And then either they're married or they have an STD or whatever the shit that's going on. You're doing it too soon. Now you sit back and you reflected on what you've been doing with your life. You're like, oh, fuck, maybe I need to give it some time. Where maybe normally when I meet a guy, he takes me on a good date. He talks to me. He knows how to say the right words to me. And now I feel like, oh, we have a chemistry. Oh, this is the best date I ever been on. It's week number 2. I'm going to sleep with him. Then week 3, he ain't calling you. You look him up. You find out he's married. You find out some other shit. And then you're like, God damn, I just fell back into where I was. You shouldn't let be chemistry and because we were hot and heavy be a reason to sleep with someone if you're looking for a relationship. You need to give yourself time to get to know someone before you actually sleep with them. And if that's your prerequisite, that is your goals, that is your morals, then you should stand behind them, is what I'm saying. Sorry.
You're fine. Guess she fucking told you. I'm just
No.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, I'm saying I agree with everything you said, but the pivotal point that I was trying to make, you didn't touch on at all.
What's that?
It has nothing to do with the other person.
If you
It has nothing to do. Let me finish. It has nothing to do with getting to know the other person. It has everything to do with changing who you are. With changing who you are, because I can recognize anything. We all know I was fucked up for a long time. I recognized I was fucked up real early in the game, but until I started to change some things, nothing changed. Did that make sense?
It's the same. First of all, it's an old cliche, very old. If you want different results, you have to try different approaches. So what she's saying and what you're saying, you got to know you first. And then half the motherfuckers out here, even in the dating world, they fucked up and they want you to come be fucked up with them. Mm-hmm. So you got to fix you.
Facts.
And that's what a lot of people should do. Sit fucking back and take a look in the mirror. How are you doing things? And what are you bringing to someone that may want to potentially date you? Facts. Aside from the fucking sex. Facts. I mean, I hear women, I don't man bash, never have, never been my style. Mm-hmm. But you want to talk about what a man has or don't have and you ain't got shit.
Yes. And
your goddamn self.
And the 90-day rule ain't just so that you, let's say 90-day rule, whatever, your hold off rule ain't just so that you can fill him out. He needs to it's for him to fill you out too. You're using that time to show him who you are. It should be going back and forth. And then you need to figure out what type of person are you with that person. You know, it takes a while to see people true colors. When they angry, when everything is nice in the beginning, they're nice. Mm-hmm. You don't see the anger issues. After a few months of being around someone, you see every time the waitress come by, they got something nasty to say. You know, you start picking up on people's patterns because the representative what they give you is not the same person you're gonna get in a few months. You need to take that time to say, hey, is this the type of person I want to be around? Can I stomach this person? And they should be trying to figure out if they can stomach you too.
Of course.
Right. And I'm saying that, well, I'm an asshole from Jump Street.
We know.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm an asshole from Jump Street. I don't hide who I am. I don't hide the things I do, and I don't hide the things I've been through. You know what I mean? I try to be transparent because I'm a firm believer in karma. I'm a firm believer in that. And when you carry people the wrong way, you dig what I'm saying? I believe that you're gonna have to pay for that shit on the backside. So, and I don't want to pay for it. So I don't carry people the wrong way. I leave people with their options. If you choose to do something, then okay. But once you choose to do something, you can't come back to me later on and be like, "Oh, that's fucked up." No. I never lied to you, and I never misled you about anything. You understand what I'm saying? And I think like I said, I'm not in agreement with the 90-day rule. I'm in agreement with the let it flow. You dig what I'm saying? And even with let it flow, you leave people with their options. But just one of the things when I was looking up, excuse me, and they said the verdict on this shit, rules are made to be broken. Remember that. There's no right time for being ready to have sex. What you have to consider is your preparedness, emotionally, most importantly, comfort level, and connection with the person. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I agree with that. Like, I believe that if someone is not emotionally ready to have sex, then don't. And what I found out for me, and it was a hard lesson to find out, if I'm dating you, or if we hanging out, or whatever the fuck the case may be, and you're not emotionally ready to have sex, please don't give me no pussy. Please. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of shit when people are not in a good space emotionally to handle sex. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit get all fucked up. I mean, all the way.
But you have to keep in mind, just because somebody's at an emotional point, whatever point they're at when it comes to the having sex thing, I mean, life happens every fucking day.
True.
So they could be at an emotional point to have sex.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they have sex, the rest of their life's so fucked up and all hell starts breaking loose. And then next thing you know, they attached to you like y'all hooked
Right.
at the ankles. Like, so shit changes so fast. And I think that's the problem. Like, a lot of people don't keep up with the reality of life.
Facts.
So like it bothers me when, like, let's say I'm having a great day, like I had a good weekend, it was a good day. As soon as I hear from a certain person, I'm not talking about anybody specific, I'm talking about a person in general, and then they're like, how are you? I'm great, how are you? Oh, I'm maintaining, I'm trying to make, what the fuck you hitting me up for? Like, your shit fucked up right now. Don't bring that negative shit to me. Like, I'm good. I don't want to, does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then you might hear from them 6 months later and they just bought a new car. They happy as a pig in shit. So, I mean, life happens every day. So I don't think that you can, what they might be ready for at one point could still change once you have sex with them. Because it still is, you have to be strong enough to have sex and not have feelings. Mm-hmm. Like, they're two totally different things. And that's what a lot of people can't separate. It takes a certain breed of person, like a bitch like me, to be able to have sex and not get emotionally attached.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people, men and women, can't do that shit.
What?
They just can't.
Get sexual.
They can't have sex and not become emotionally attached.
I can.
Well,
I'm saying a lot can. I'm not saying, I just know a lot of people that can't.
Yeah. And like people wonder.
It's just sex.
It's of the flesh.
That's why I love that swinger shit. You know what I mean?
That's fucked up too. So we can't even. I can't even go there with you right now.
That just it.
I don't even want to have. I don't even want to put that in this
over
twist.
It. They say they can get over it, but they can't.
Yeah, that's.
Well, people say that they feel a certain way, and that's not what they put out. Like, you talk a real good game.
Exactly.
And if we could go back to the social media piece, you can be whoever the fuck you want to be, even with the dating apps. Like,
yeah,
it's
man.
the same shit. Deborah did say, which I think is a good point. She said honesty with intentions is the key, and that's what's missing in the single life. And I think that's very, very, very true. You know, and again, I said people can't even be honest about what it is they're trying to do.
Right.
And then sometimes when you're honest, they give you that little look like you done fucked them up because you done been true to what you trying to do.
Yeah.
And I know me and you get that a lot. And then people's feelings are hurt.
I can say this. As far as the 90-day rule, right? One time I met a chick at the bar, right? And when we was conversing or whatever, and she told me she had just broke up not too long ago from her husband, right? So I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with that shit right now. So we hung out that night or whatever the case may be at the bar. And what you laughing at?
Nothing.
Nah, this is true story.
I'm listening.
This is true story. And so at the end of the night, when everybody was getting ready to leave, she was like, well, yeah, hey, you know what I mean? What's your number? Let me get you called sometime. I said, no. Nope.
You ain't want a number.
I don't want your number. I'm not giving you mine. We had a great motherfucking time at this bar, but I don't want the problems that's going to come with you because you newly broken up, right? Now, I say, man, if we see each other in the future, who the fuck knows, right? I didn't know that was like the totally right thing to say. I mean, I just didn't want no motherfucking problems.
Right.
Right? So, fast forward a couple of months, she figured that I frequent that bar, right? Which I did. And what I found out later was she came up that motherfucker, man, like 3 weeks in a row.
Looking for you?
Looking for me. So finally I bump into her. I'm thinking this shit some fluke shit. So we parlay like a motherfucker. We end up spending the night together, and we didn't fuck that night, but we fucked the next night, and ended up together for 7 fucking years. You know what I mean? So that whether you fuck the first night or you make a motherfucker wait a year, that shit is a crapshoot on whether or not you gonna stay together. You understand what I'm saying?
I think it all depends on where you're at in life.
Yeah, like I said, it's a crapshoot. That shit is a crapshoot. Cause like if you end up meeting somebody that is interested in the same shit that you're interested in, then the shit gonna work out. But if you end up meeting somebody who is really not where you at, and they tell you they not where you at, then you can't fault nobody but yourself if the shit don't work out like you wanted to. Cause a lot of people think that they can change a motherfucking mind through sex.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Mind
You
control
cannot-
is a thing.
There's a few things you cannot catch nobody with. You cannot catch a person with sex, and you cannot catch a person with a baby. Those are some things that you can keep them for a little while, but you can't have them indefinitely. Those are not things that's going to make a relationship work. Now, it'll make a sexual relationship work.
Yeah.
If you're only looking to have someone that is sexually based relationship, you can keep them with sex. But when they find someone that captures their sexual desires and their mental desires, you're going to lose that person. You can keep them for a while.
You think I'm only looking for fuck-relationships.
Exactly. And even still, you might have some good fuck relationships, but if they meet the woman that captures them, they might chuck you the deuces, and you understand it. It's just what it is. You're not looking for a relationship with the person.
True shit.
But people themselves evolve. You might feel as though that you want to be in fuck relationships, and then eventually you look up and be like, oh, I'm at the point I want to settle down. It happens.
If you hear me say that, please send me to the insane asylum to have my head tested. 'Cause I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
St. Elizabeth is still open.
Is it? I might need to visit.
Is it? I was about
Not
to
for
say
mental
that don't
patients.
sound right.
It's open. There's some other stuff up there now. But yeah,
I mean, I'm so content with having friends. I'm just so content with that. Like, I still enjoy the freedom of, even if you wait 9 years, I still got the freedom to come and go as I please, and I don't have to answer to nobody. So, it is what it is.
That's true shit. That's true shit.
That's how I move.
But I'll say this.
I mean, you know, you be hating and shit.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hated on you this weekend.
He's hating. A hater.
You all down there.
And I done made him wait like 3 years.
Who?
Drew. He been waiting like 3-4 years.
I don't see that's happening.
To do what?
To smash.
To smash. Remember when you used to ask me? We talked about that before. I said I don't shit where I eat.
I play law of the averages.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled up something. I almost forgot of it. It says, how do you feel about the 90-day rule for sex? Here are some men's responses. The first one is, I'm going to just go about, it's 10 of them. I'll go over to about 5 of them. Number 1, I actually prefer that because I'd get concerned if a woman gave it up too quickly. It would make me wonder if she does it all the time. Number 2, it's just a woman way of trying to maintain control. Number 3, when a woman says that it just goes in one ear, when a woman says that it just goes in one ear and out the other. So many women have rules, but if you say and do the right thing, then all those rules go out the window. Number 4, it's a give or take. If I really dig her, I will wait. But we better be doing some crazy, adventurous outdoor activities during the 90 days to take my mind off of sex. And number 5, I don't understand the big deal. I'm all about living in the moment. If we have sex and it don't work out, then just move on.
Makes sense.
I agree with a bunch of that shit. But I do know, man.
Good thing she started from the top because I started from the bottom of that list. That was the best shit I found.
I know, man. Like a lot of times, man, women be concerned about that motherfucking body count. You know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck about
I'll say this. I'll say this right here. Fuck your body count. Pussy good, give me some.
I do wish I had counted, though. Fun.
If the pussy good, give me some.
Fun facts.
Give me peas. Give me peas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we come to that part of the show, man. We can wind it down.
Yes.
And give our final comments on the topic.
Go ahead, Drew.
Go ahead, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead, get down. All right, so listen up, y'all. The bottom line is this right here. For me personally, fuck the 90-day rule. If we feel like fucking, we fuck when we feel like fucking. You know what I mean? However, I don't knock nobody for how they live their life. I don't knock nobody for the decisions that they make. Whatever is right for you, whatever makes you feel better about yourself to help you make better decisions with your life, I'm all for it. I don't have to participate in no 90 motherfucking days of taking your funky ass out. You did what I'm saying? But I don't knock the motherfucker that do. I'm trying to fuck. And that's where I'm at with it.
Candy.
Do what's best for you.
I'm gonna agree with Candy on that one. No, I agree with both of them. Same shit. Do whatever works for you. But I will say, do what works for you, but don't fucking judge what other people do. That's
Facts.
all I'm saying. You can do whatever makes you happy. Let me do what makes me happy. I won't judge you. Don't judge me.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean?
Now, yeah, the judgment part, I 100% agree with. You shouldn't judge somebody based on their life choices and what they choose to. So if a woman says that I've decided, for whatever reason she tells you, that I'm practicing the 90 days rules, and you disrespect her or say some foul shit, then you've already stated her fact on why she should wait 90 days.
True shit.
So if somebody tell me that they doing the 90-day piece, and can I say good luck with that?
You can say whatever you want.
But is that disrespectful? If I say good luck with that?
You can say good luck with that, or you can say whatever, but it's the point of saying, oh, you stupid bitch, or whatever the negative stuff that you have to say. Men try to say to women because she ain't giving up the pussy. because men have a lot of ways to say shit to you when you don't want to give them up the pussy. Then you know that, okay, that motherfucker wasn't right for me anyway. If you verbalize to someone that I'm doing a 90-way rule, you're like, oh, you stupid bitch, you done fucked other niggas. Why now you can't fuck me? Right there, that's the reason why I ain't fucking you.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
A man who can't take bad news or rejection from a woman ain't worth your time in the first place.
That's why I was asking, was good luck with that bad or good? You know what I mean? Bad or indifferent? I don't know.
If that's your opinion, that's your opinion.
No, I'm just saying, good luck with that.
But you're still being honest with her up front. That's the key.
Right.
I mean, all you got to do is say is, I'm not interested in dating a woman who, or hanging out with a woman who's going to make me wait 90 days. The end.
And then you both
she
need to move on.
She knew that you wasn't for her, and you knew she wasn't for you. Because
so
if
no,
a woman
saying
tell
good
you,
luck with that is
first
not
of all,
bad.
if a woman tells you that I'm waiting 90 days to have sex, that already is the trigger to tell you that person's looking for a relationship, to date. You already know that's not what you want. So you need to just say, you know what, that's not what I want, and that's not how I want to proceed in this situation.
And then most of the time, before you even go on the first date, haven't you already had conversation? So at some point, a lot of this shit is going to come up.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't even be moving forward. Because you already know, like, you got to have some preliminary conversation. You got to pick where the hell you going to meet at. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all I wanted to know was if I say good luck with that, is that like bad or good? That's it.
Everybody fucking know who you are. It don't even matter what you say.
Yeah, because that's my motherfucking shit. Tell me something, I'd be like, good luck with that. You know what I mean? Fuck it. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back.
Taking a lot of breaks.
Too different, too wild, too loud, done with too much style. Too far, too futuristic, and far too young to mess with. Too smooth, too elevated, too smart, too concentrated, too ill, too ever stand still, too hard-headed to bend to they will. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. Yeah. We should just build, then we might just find out how it feels to feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. Stop all the hating, instead we might start to elevate and feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. We should just build, then we might just find out how it feels to feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. Stop all the hating, instead we might start to elevate and feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. Too much, too high strung to unwind, way too in touch with your mind, too chill, too optimistic, too good, too strong and too lit, too big, too rash and too loud, too in your face and too proud, way too yourself to be you. How much more I got to prove? When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. Yeah, we should just build, then we might just find out how it feels to feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Say, yeah, stop all the hating, instead we might start to elevate and feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah, we should just build, then we might just find out how it feels to feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Say, yeah, stop all the hating, instead we might start to elevate and feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. Listen here, young beloveds, life is way too short for you to not do you. You just gotta do it. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says about that. You gotta be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? With that said, let's kick it. Yeah. We should just build, then we might just find out how it feels to feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Say, yo, stop all the hating, instead we might start to elevate and feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah.
It's time for Can You Answer Candy's Questions? All that we ask is that your answer is honest and real. And if you have a question you want Candy to ask live, email it to candy@adultconversation.com.
Hello, everyone. You ready? Sunshine. What's something you thought you'd grow out of, but you haven't?
Grow out of, but I haven't. Shit. I don't know. Animated movies, maybe? Because I watched Abominable. It was really good on the plane, and I was upset because I didn't get to watch it all. So I actually went home and paid $5.99 for it to watch the end because I needed to see what happened to the little snowball man.
Drew?
Get my dick sucked!
I already knew you was going to say that dumbass shit.
Why is that dumb? That's not dumb.
Candy.
Skating.
You knew damn well you wasn't going to outgrow skating.
I did. When I was younger, I did. Drew, what age do you feel now and why?
I feel 30 because what? I feel 30. I feel 30 because shit, I'm doing the motherfucker. I'm living. I'm having a ball with life.
Sunshine.
I feel in my spirit, I feel 40 because that's when my whole life changed. And I don't think I've aged since then because I'm living my best life and I'm a free spirit now. But my body, when I'm walking up the steps, definitely feels all 48 of these motherfucking years, especially the way that my right knee be popping. Yeah.
Candy?
I feel 41 because I'm 41.
This motherfucker here.
All right, Sunshine. As the only human left on Earth, what would you do?
As the only human? If I was the only human on
Masturbate.
Earth, I ain't masturbating.
I bet you start
Shit.
masturbating then.
All the potential dead dicks around me.
You going to fuck horses?
Exactly. Ew. That's nasty. No, that's okay. Shoot, I would probably just look for survivors. I at least need one other person to throw shit off of. I mean,
you are the only.
But there may. I mean, I gotta try. I gotta try to find another survivor.
Right.
I'm gonna keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
Right. True.
Suck his own dick.
Nope. That's not gonna happen. Shut the fuck up.
Own dick.
You shut the fuck up.
Don't cuss at me, Ninja.
I've definitely beat my dick probably 4 or 5 times a day if I could find some porn or nasty books.
Okay.
Why is it about your dick though? You gonna look for food or some shit like that?
She ain't say I ain't had no food. I got food. I ain't got a place to stay.
Candy, what would you do?
I would probably go and find me a bunch of cats and just sit in the house and talk to them.
See, she got a whole house and food. She even got cat food.
I ain't got cat food, so I'm gonna just feed each other cat. I mean, feed one cat.
That's
to
a
the other
wild
cat.
ass question.
Yeah. All right, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
How different was your life 1 year ago?
It wasn't.
Sunshine.
Yeah, I'd say mine wasn't either.
Candy.
I'm still moving.
I was not married, and we
So
had
it's very
and we
different?
had it was 4 of us here then,
Yeah, that's a personalized question.
and we wasn't here.
We weren't.
We were up, and I was falling asleep at the mic.
That would be true. We weren't even here. We weren't even at the studio as of now.
No, we was still.
I was in transit,
Yeah,
leaving where I just fucking left. Since that
right.
shit was down the street
Because I
from
would
my
go
office.
home and come to fuck back.
Me too. Every day.
Okay.
The good part was I could get ready for the show after work versus at work. It's really hard to Google who you fucking when I'm in the office.
Oh God. Maybe we need to start getting ready.
Siri, who you fucking?
I typed the 90-day rule, and a naked lady popped up on my computer. I shut that shit down. So
Exactly.
quick. Lord.
That's why I didn't get to do a lot of research because I could have done the immigrant shit. But
All right, last one. Drew,
Mm-hmm.
what was something you've always wanted to try?
Parachute.
Sunshine.
Hot air balloon ride.
All right.
Candy.
Candy.
Stab someone without them bleeding and see if they bleed.
The fuck is what the?
And y'all call my motherfucking ass crazy. And y'all
like
call
a
me
Criminal
crazy.
Minds answer, or
I wanted to decapitate a corpse.
I can work that out for you.
Yeah, that's it. And peg somebody.
Be careful what you ask for. You did that shit before.
Not really. Don't want to.
Yeah, okay. You got to offer your ass back
I want to see
out.
what it's like to chop a body up. I do want to do that.
There's a movie I just saw about that on the plane. I had to tell you to watch it.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
That's all my questions.
I wonder
All right.
what you think about when you're alone.
Who the fuck knows? But we know what time it is now. My favorite time of the show, Sunshine Certification.
It's your favorite part of the night, listeners. Sunshine's certification. Listen as Sunshine certifies businesses and events. Also, if you want your business or event certified, email sunshine@adultconversation.com.
So I got two things for you guys tonight. I was already bragging about one. Of course, as Drew hated on, I was down in Fort Lauderdale this weekend in Miami, catching up with some friends. And I was hungry. I was on my way to Subway, going back to the airport. And I rolled past this spot, and it said Georgia Pig Barbecue and Restaurant. And it was like steam coming out. So everybody knows I like to eat. I like good food. So I rolled up on this spot. Went inside. It was really old school. Like, I had one of them cash registers where it's got like the big numbers, and they didn't take credit cards. No debits, no credits. It was cash only. So I looked at the menu, which I have the menu right here. It's a cute menu. It has a little pig on it, and I never really met a pig that I didn't like, even when I owned a pig named Harley. So it was definitely a barbecue spot. I was surprised to find a barbecue spot in Fort Lauderdale. I got a hard time about that too. So come to find out, it was a family-owned business founded in 1953. They moved to South Florida 60 years ago. The people who owned it, it was that long ago, so they're gone now. Of course, they're not here anymore, meaning they're not here on Earth anymore. They've passed away. So in 2014, the Mormon family took over the restaurant, and they didn't change the recipes of what came up from Georgia for the barbecue. Hands down, best fucking barbecue sandwich I've ever had in my entire life. Like, it was so good. If I didn't have to catch the flight, I was gonna run back in and get another sandwich so I could have it for lunch tomorrow. And then they have these daily specials, which was pretty cool. They've got sliced barbecue pork platters, beef platters. Somebody from down in Florida, when I did a post, they were talking about the ribs. So it's right by Fort Lauderdale Airport, which made me really happy because it was like a mile away. So you can literally ride by there, get a great sandwich. It didn't take them but a minute. It's got that really old school feel, and I love old school place. They open at 7 a.m. So they got breakfast from 7 to 10:45, and then they're open every day of the week but Sunday. But the craziest thing is I'm in the back of the parking lot, literally scarfing this sandwich down like my life depended on it. There was a sign, and it was a picture of the Georgia barbecue pig who's playing a fiddle, so you know it's old school. And they had 11 reasons of how to be happy, which was right up my alley. So number one was keep your heart free from hate, keep your mind free from worry, live simply, expect little, give much, sing often, pray always, fill your life with love, scatter sunshine, forget self, think of others, do as you will be done by. These are the tried links of Contentment's Golden Chain, and eat at Georgia Pig as much as possible. So of course, when I seen fucking number 8, Scatter Sunshine, I ran over to the side because I felt like it was destiny that brought me to this place, because that goddamn sandwich was amazing. I couldn't believe it, because I love Smithfield barbecue. I used to go down to Smithfield all the time, and I would always stop and get a pint of barbecue. So moving on. Also, another thing that happened this weekend, there's a friend of mine, her name is Sabrina. I met her when I was in Jamaica last year. She's on the West Coast. She's all the way out in California. So when I met her, I was standing on the piano. I went to the piano bar, and next thing you know, I'm dancing up on the piano. So after my performance, she came over and introduced herself, and she kind of reminded me of me, but she was like, oh, I used to do that crazy shit. I can't do that shit no more, blah, blah, blah. So I gave her 2 of my Team Sunshine bands. So every once in a while, she sends me a picture on the book, and she's got the bands on. So she told me that she said she had 2 of the bands, and she said, I told her what the bands mean to me, like about being kind and letting people know that they're exceptional, like sort of spreading a little bit of sunshine, since that's what I always be talking about. So we chatted here and there on Messenger. And then she told me, she sent me a message this weekend, and she told me that she has a friend in California who also goes by Sunshine, and that she had to give her one of her bands this weekend. So she needs to see me to get more bands, because she said that the other Sunshine all the way in California was granted her a restraining order from her abuser. So I don't know why when I got the message, I had a rough week at work last week and starting this week. So she said that she's spreading Sunshine love all over, so she was going to need another meeting to see me so she could earn another band. So I told her that I was going to, she sent me a picture of her and her friend both wearing the band, so I told her I'm going to send her some more bands. But the reason that I wanted to bring this up, she said that I didn't know, she was also a survivor, so I don't understand the impact that the bands had on her. So I'm always thinking, like, they started when we had that Play Nice Social Party and we were doing the teams. And then it's crazy, though, how people be on the Team Sunshine bands. But then they be like, your spirit is so good when I meet you. So, like, it reminds them of when we met, which made me feel really good. And, Lord, I needed them the last 2 weeks as I was about to leave Candy and Drew and go head to the beach and get seashells by the seashore. So, shout out to Sabrina and the West Coast Sunshine. I'm proud of both of you ladies, and I'm glad that you're paying attention, and we appreciate your love and support, and
Thank you.
appreciate you guys. That's it.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, shout outs. Oh, we got time for shout outs today.
We always do shout outs. What's wrong with you?
Huh? I ain't hear you. Speaking to the mic. You ain't got no shout outs?
Who you might, huh?
I don't know.
I mean, I just shouted out my people in California.
All right.
On the bands, like I ended my certification with, well, they were certified too. That was good
shout
shit.
outs.
Who you want to shout out?
I want to shout out Sunshine Aces. If you want to know more about her or anything that we're doing, you can look her up at Shine Aces at Adult Conversation. Is that it?
No.
That ain't it? What is it?
You can email me.
That's what I'm saying.
Sunshine.
Oh, email at Sunshine
at Adult Conversation.
But you can look her up on Facebook and send her a friend request at Shine Aces.
Always shine. Sunshine's
on the book. You can look her up, Sunshine Aces, on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know shit about Twitter, right? And Candy, I'm gonna shout Candy out. You can find Candy on Facebook, Candy Ellaby Davis. Candy Ellaby Davis. You can find her on Instagram at Candy L. Right?
KNDYELL.
Candy L. And I'm gonna shout my motherfucking self out. Right? You can find me. I'm shout out to Just Drew, motherfuckers. And you can find that crazy son of a bitch on at Andrew Wilson on Facebook, The Good Government. You can also find him on Instagram and Twitter at Just Drew DC. And you can drop this motherfucker email at justdrew@adultconversation.com. But I do want to tell y'all, look, get the app. It's in the App Store. It's in Apple Play, iTunes, whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's in the shit. Wherever you go to get your apps.
You can go on the app to vote. So you can go right on the app to pull it up to vote.
Yeah. And you can go, if you got the app already, go on the app, pull it up, vote for your favorite folks. You know what I mean? I ain't never won shit in my life. So, you know, I want to win something.
Fuck that trend up now.
I want to win something. So vote for my black ass. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
You did good. I see you, Boo Boo Kitty.
Upcoming events, Sunshine.
Next Friday, I will be with DC Life Magazine at Studio 52. There's a Women in Business Mixer from 6:30 to 9:30. Please come out and support. Don't hit me up on Messenger talking about when can I see you. You can see me Friday at Studio 52. Ivy City. Tickets are only $20. There's a link on my page. There's a lot of people that's going to be coming out, so please come out and support. Candy.
Candy.
Let me see. February the 14th through the 16th is the KKSE weekend getaway skis. The whole bus that we have is completely sold out, but they are adding more buses as needed. So if you still want to go, hit me up. I actually just took 2 people. More just was added today, so we still taking more people. Also, March 21st will be the new Sip and Paint. It will be in Riverdale. We have more information coming out within the next 2 days.
All right, my turn. Y'all know what the fuck time it is. Play Nice Goddamn Social. We back at it. Epic shit going down. March the 28th. Play Nice Social. Swing into motherfucking swing. I'm talking about get your motherfucking life. You hear me? Hit us up. Hit playnicesocial.net. Get your tickets. We limited shit.
Yes.
Once they gone, they gone. Don't come to the door. We not letting you in.
That is true.
Facts.
And also, I should have added this Saturday, I'll be partying with Diamond Key of Pandora Box. We're going to be celebrating her birthday party. The tickets are on sale for that event, so if you're interested, please hit up Diamond Key directly. I'm sure you know her, so I'm not going to, you don't need to call me, like hit her up and find out how you can get those tickets. That event will be capping, so if you're coming out this Saturday, you probably want to do that now.
Yes. And if you're not into, if you're not into lifestyle and you want to get out this Saturday, hit me up. We are doing a huge meet and greet at the Crofton Bowling Alley for KKSE. So hit me up and we'll get you in. If you're looking for us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, just go to Adult Conversation and look us up. Twitter, A Conversation, Facebook, Adult Conversation, YouTube, Adult Conversation, where you can catch all of our past videos. And our website is adultconversation.com.
All right.
Is that it, Russell Summers?
All right. Thank you.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, guys.